Welcome to Kidmissing TV. I am your host, Angelina Wilson, and this is the preview for February 2026. My dentist appointment is on Monday, so our first case will begin on Wednesday. We have, and I didn't do a 50s February this year. I do plan on doing a murderous march. I'm trying to gather unsolved murder cases. Make note of them for murderous march. This first one could certainly fit that bill. Avery Peaches Shorts, age 6. She was her mother's boyfriend is the prime suspect. Someone put a wire around a 6-year-old. How? Why? What would possess you? The devil, maybe? Bruce and Margaret Mosier was a double murder, 1978, in Montpelier, Indiana. So sad. Their daughter sat with their 17-month-old daughter, sat with their bodies for 2 days. Sue Swedell, 19, Lake Elm, Minnesota, vanished. Tyler Tiger Bow, 14, was a First Nations boy from Whitehorse, the Yukon, disappeared. Now, one of the reasons that I chose Tyler, obviously he's First Nations and they don't get the attention that they need, or they said Native American, but the proper term, because he's Canadian, is First Nations. Whoever was narrating the show didn't realize that, or narrating the video, I should say. And the second was his nickname, Tiger. My cousin, who is 9 months older than me, his nickname is Tiger. He's named after his dad. He was a junior, and his nickname was Tiger. And that's what we called him. That's what we still call him, Tiger or Tig for short. So it kind of caught my attention, and sometimes I do cases when they catch my attention like that. You can see I'm in a different spot, by the way. I'm in my kitchen. I just did a video for the other channel in my kitchen, so I figured why not. And my kitchen is clean, so what you see behind me is my refrigerator, obviously, but also my tea bar over there. So, and the case of John Landos, age 13, from Lorne, Victoria, Australia. And our does for February are the Rahway, New Jersey Jane Doe from 1887. Paris, California Jane Does. I should have written an S. There were a pair of does. Then there's the Maitland, New South Wales, Australia John Doe. He died in winter, which was noted on the Doe Network to be June to August. The reason that they had to note that was because there's a reason they call them the land down under. Because they're on the opposite side of the equator, which means that their winter falls during our summer. Not that they have much of a winter unless you're up in the mountains or something, but for the most part, they don't have much of a winter, you know? I mean, there are mountainous areas where they do, but they're a very mild climate overall. He must have been somewhere cold because he was well layered up. Wherever he was found must actually get cold because he was well layered up. And that's unusual for Australia. So, also, you have to remember that being south of the equator, being in the southern hemisphere, that everything's backwards. What do I mean by that? I'll tell you. Their hurricanes are not called hurricanes because they spin in a different direction. They call them cyclones because they spin in a different direction. Ours spin like this, and theirs spin like this. Even their toilet flushes in the opposite direction. I'm not kidding. Their toilet flushes in the opposite direction. So, yeah. So everything that kind of goes in a circle goes in the opposite direction because they're in the southern hemisphere. So that's why our seasons are opposite. That's why it's weird when they say their kids are on summer vacation and it's like the dead of winter here. Well, yeah, but it's summer there. In fact, I had a teacher, my biology teacher, was telling us that she had an exchange student from Australia, and he came here and it was summer down there, but it was school time up here. It was winter. He went back there, and it was winter there. He never had a summer. But there, it's pretty much spring, summer all the time, depending on, like I said, where you're from. Unless you're from the mountains, but yeah, they would not like it here right now. Under feet of snow, with 25 below wind chills, you know. But I wanted to explain that. So yes, these are our cases, and I will be starting Wednesday because my appointment got moved twice on me. So things got a little messed up in January, and I do apologize. A couple of these cases, the Doe cases, are from January, and I believe Avery was from January as well. Yeah. So peaches. So thank you so much for joining me, guys. God bless you. Please consider subscribing. We're trying to get to 500. I did it again. We're at 500. We're trying to get to 750 by April 9th. If we don't make it, I'll just extend it. But I really want to make it, or make it as close as we possibly can. So, and this spring and summer are going to be very busy for me. Being part of the Historical Society and the Board of Directors, we have the country's 250th birthday to contend with. So shows may be a little wonky through May, June, July, depending on how much I have to do. Just to give you a heads up on that, and I do apologize, but you know, that's a responsibility I take seriously. So. So. It's a little crazy. But with doing all the videos in the last week of the month, I should be able to just pump them out. Depending on what days I'm doing things and stuff like that. And especially with no Bible studies during that period. So, well, May and June we have them, part of June. The first like 2 weeks. And then we don't have them the rest of June, July, and August. We come back after the kids go back to school around Labor Day. So. Excuse me. Sorry. Total alarm. I'll take them when I'm done. So, that's all your updates, all your previews. Let me know what you think. Which videos, which cases are you looking most forward to? Because this is not the order they'll be in. Because I do male, female, or female, male, female, male. So, these aren't the order they'll be in necessarily. So, let me know what you're looking forward to. God bless you. And I will see you on Wednesday. Bye, guys. Please subscribe. Thank you so much.